Shifa was the medical complex in the entire Gaza Strip. It was a 700-something bed facility. It would be the 7th biggest hospital in California if it was here. I live in California. So huge facility, especially for such a small territory. It basically made up 20% of Gaza's hospital capacity. It's been completely obliterated. I mean, there's the building, the frame of the building still exists, but that's about it. The Israelis raided it 4 times, finally destroying it or finally leaving. I think it was on March 31st, the day before the World Central Kitchen, or the first World Central Kitchen massacre. And when Shifa was destroyed, the healthcare, that's when the healthcare system is, for all intents and purposes, was on a downhill slide that was not able to be reversed. And that had a lot of advantages for the Israelis. It kind of goes back to the question of what are the Israelis actually doing in Gaza? Well, the standard framing, even of United Nations reports, unless it's Francesca Albanese's reports, the standard framing is that this is a war. And there's certainly a component of that. There's no doubt there is fighting between Palestinian armed groups and Israel and Israeli forces. But there's also something else going on. Like a war doesn't explain why incubators and ventilators are being destroyed whenever Israel invades a hospital.
Right.
A war doesn't explain cutting off water to the entire population. A war doesn't explain cutting off food to the entire population. A war doesn't explain killing people who have IVs in their arms in hospital courtyards.
Yeah.
A war, this goes on and on and on.
Sanitation.
Yeah, destroying the entire sanitation infrastructure. And furthermore, it's important for people to remember, almost all of this destruction does not happen from bombardment. Almost all of it happens from controlled demolitions once the Israelis have gained control of an area and driven out Palestinian fighters.
Which translates that they know there's no Hamas there. They know it's
there's
safe.
there's not even that they know there's no Hamas. There's literally no fighting going on at all.